This is a dream many parents would welcome, a vaccine that could prevent breast, ovarian, and some lung cancers. It's a vaccine that's already in clinical trials, and Dr. Joe tells us it's happening right here in Florida.
In this Mayo Clinic Jacksonville lab, these researchers are hoping their vaccine will someday turn the tables on cancer as we know it.
And the hope is that we can develop vaccines that can be used even before the development of cancer, in much the same way that you would use a polio vaccine or a flu vaccine.
Dr. Keith Knutson is an immunology professor. He says although he's getting closer to realizing that dream, he'll first need to test the vaccine in patients fighting breast and ovarian cancers.
After individuals have been treated, we should start boosting their host immune defenses while there's no disease on board, so that they're empowered if the tumor starts to come back.
It's called TPIV200. It works by teaching the body's immune system T cells to recognize cancer as the enemy.
This particular strategy boosts the immune cells to high enough levels so that actually when the tumors do start to grow back, there's enough of them there that they can outrace, essentially, or beat out the growth of the tumor cells and kill it.
The vaccine was safe and well tolerated, but more importantly, we showed robust T-cell immune responses.
Glenn Wilson is CEO of Tapimune, makers of TPIV200. He says because of the need for new cancer therapies, the FDA is allowing them to fast-track the drug. It's being used alongside other traditional treatments like chemo.
Patients may respond better to other therapies after chemo, such as immunotherapy, because the chemo may stimulate the immune system more.
A stimulation of the immune system they hope will put cancer in its place.
It's kind of a, interesting idea that we can develop a vaccine that would prevent the development of breast cancer if you gave it to all women. And that's something that we look forward to in the future.
Now, clinical trials will begin at the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville for triple-negative breast cancer. There's also a trial site at Moffitt here in Tampa. They're using chemo and TPIV200 also for triple-negative breast cancer. I'm going to tweet out some links there for everyone.
Yeah, that would just be amazing, Joe.
I know.
So how does this vaccine compare to some others that are being developed right now?
What's so interesting is this is just made in a lab. So it's a standard small little fragment of a protein that can be utilized in any of these individuals. And in that compares to the other types of vaccine where you have to actually take the tumor, make it specific for that person. That can be extremely expensive. This is so inexpensive, Linda. He says that it may be even cheaper to make those little peptides than it is for the vial that it's contained in.
And it could be universal.
It could
right?
be universal, that is correct.
That's huge. Thanks, Dr. Joe.
Thank you.
That's very exciting.